Welcome back, students. This is Professor Castor, again, taking you on another short course that breaks down our large courses into more bite-sized chunks. Also, I apologize for the sound quality of the actual recording itself. The intro and outro to this particular short course was recorded after the course was actually done. So it's a little bit quieter, but I think we will be all right. So let's begin. Let's move on to Krueger the Stormlord, Circle Black-clad Warlock. Even the three omnipotents of the Circle Orboros admit Krueger is among the most powerful of their order. Moreover, he has the vision to apprehend the greatness does not come as a reward for humility and silent dedication. He intends to rattle the Circle Orboros like a rickety house caught in the storm. If he makes enemies of the most powerful individuals of Western Morin in the process, so be it. Krueger lost patience with the omnipotents after the death of the omnipotent Orboros, predecessor of Lordis. He expected to join their number, but then was denied. His path would have been easier with the proper rank and authority, but the work ahead is too important for eternal bickering to stand in his way. It was after he came to the aid of Cromac the Ravenous in the Thornwood that Krueger began to realize how limited his perspective had become. How could he grasp larger forces at work when tied down to meaningless errands and petty scheming? He knows now the omnipotent's game is to sit in the background spinning their spider webs while keeping subordinates ignorant of the deeper follies in which the circle has tumbled. Krueger believes himself to be the only man who can make a lasting change in the world. He will take the steps the rest of his peers are too cowardly to attempt. The Stormlord proved his audacity after he decided his order had been too compliant about the dragon's corrupting Orboros. Rather than seeking to confront Everblight, Krueger defied the Omnipotent's order and brought the matter before another dragon. Blightergast listened to Krueger's describe the threat Everblight represented to the dragon's alliance against Lord Torek, prompting other members of that alliance to stir again for the first time in centuries. Waking up the dragons, perfect. Though unsuccessful in destroying Everblight, Krueger's action did cause the disembodied dragon many setbacks and slowed the spread of its legion. Furthermore, he accomplished his secondary goal of weakening the other dragons, as well as Torek himself, all of whom were injured in the clash. Krueger considers the disaster and widespread destruction that came of this a necessary price, for he believes the aftermath will allow them to strike the first significant blow against the civilization in his order's long history. The only question is whether the Circle can survive the days ahead to see its ultimate goal fulfilled. Krueger has gathered his own army, its ranks filled with those discontent with their place in the Circle's hierarchy or drawn to the Stormlord's bold and uncompromising vision. Bringing lightning and storm, blood and battle, he promises his followers to return the Circle to its primordial roots, where the weak make way for the strong and where druids are free to drink deeply from nature's unchecked power. Also gone up against this guy a number of times as well. All ranged weapons with this man's ability to control winds and storms around him are about near useless. By the time you can even use your ranged weapon, you're already up in melee range anyway, so there's almost no point. And artillery barrages are out of the question because he can just move freaking bombs wherever he sees fit to land. And again, he's also a master of electricity, so if you have anything that's affected by electricity, i.e. Warjacks, or i.e. human flesh, it will just remove them off the field anyway, with a disgusting, smoldering, sizzling noise of electricity as it cracks through flesh. And on top of that, he is a pretty fantastic magic user as well. Alrighty, students. Well, that does it for this short course. And as always, thank you, Privateer Press, for letting us read your fantastic lore. And as always, your homework is going to be, please like, subscribe, comment, let me know how I'm doing, and share it with your friends and fellow gamers alike so we can increase the class size. And as always, class dismissed.